Welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at my latest Lego MOC, which is Easter MOC. This has nothing to do with Easter bunnies or eggs, but it's about the real story of Easter. On this side of the MOC, I made it to look like Mount Golgoth, otherwise known as the place of the skull. And I tried to make it kind of look like the skull with two arches and then one by one round plates. This is where Jesus was crucified on the cross to save everybody in the world so that we may all have eternal life. And right here under the cross is a little crack, and that's not there by accident. I put that there on purpose because there is a second side of this MOC. I tried to put a lot of detail on this side using wedge plates and slopes for the mountain part and then small bush elements. I didn't want to put nothing tall because, then it would kind of take away the attention from the cross on top of the mount. Now with the cross, I used Technic pieces, and then to cap off the ends, I used the one by one round plates with like a stick on it. They don't stick in there very tight, but they give the cross a clean look on the edge of it. Spinning it around, you get to go to the second side of the MOC, which is the garden tomb where Jesus was buried for 3 days. I tried to put a lot of detail in this side of the MOC as well. I made two small trails using one by one round plates, as well as a bunch of different elements to make small bushes, just to make it feel more like a garden. I've never been to Israel, so I don't really know exactly what the plants look like, so I used my imagination for some of this. And then we have the stone in front of the tomb, and Jesus defeated death on the cross 3 days later, so putting down the cross, the door of the tomb opens, revealing the linen wrappings and the towel that was on Jesus' face inside of the tomb. I put a little bit of detail inside the tomb as well, just some small plates and tiles and stuff to make it look like kind of like stonework. And the door opening when the cross goes down isn't the only feature I have in this MOC. As Jesus once said, he is the light of this world. So I have this little sunflower over here, and by pressing it, it lights up the whole inside of the tomb, which I personally really like. I had a fun time integrating the light brick, and I think I did a better job than Lego does on some of their light bricks because I made it to where you can actually take it out. So I have this leaf over here, and it's how it is now. You can't pull it out because the leaf is in the way, but all you have to do is slide that leaf to the right, and then this little block comes out, and then the light brick actually slides right out of the hole. So that way you can change the batteries inside the light brick. See, I have a set from Lego, and the light brick is built into the set, so if I want to change the batteries out, I'd have to physically break the set to get it out. And to get the door to move side to side when the cross goes up and down was probably one of the most challenging parts. I had to use a few different size gears, and it was my first time ever using gears in my own MOC, but it was just a matter of finding the right gear ratio to get the door to move that exact amount when the cross goes from vertical to horizontal. And I've been working on this MOC for quite a while now. I started back in November, and I'm happy I was able to get it out in time for Easter. The plainest part of the MOC is this one side, just kind of a flat wall. But, I'm happy with that because really you're just looking at the two front sides of either side of the MOC. And if you want to watch a more detailed version of the Easter story, I recommend this video from Go Chatter Studios. I'll leave the link to that video in the description. Overall, I really enjoyed building this MOC, and I hope y'all enjoyed watching the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's go to the next one.